Welcome back. You know me, Lucas Schuyler Scott with Rocket City Momentum, where we make awesome videos and we help you get clarity about what's next in your business and in your marketing. Today, we are on the podcast with the man, the myth, the legend, Keith Shannon. Did I get it right, Shannon?
Yes.
Keith Shannon. All right, we're going to hear all about Keith. We got Dana in the studio. Cut to Dana. And then, of course, me, myself, Lucas. And we're going to be doing a couple of business-related questions and journey-related questions. We're going to dig in. We're gonna dig in and learn the truth about Keith. Oh, you know, I got to start the timer.
Oh, you know what would be best? Do you think we'll get any tears?
I don't know. These are double-stitched seams, so... Right. Anyway, let's move past the dad joke. Misunderstanding, misdirection, and misinterpretation. Those are the key fundamentals of comedy. All right, Keith, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience? By the way, this is your primary camera, so if you want to address the audience, you can. Just look in the lens, or you can just talk to me. Who are you, and what's your business? What are you about, man?
Well, I'm Keith Shannon. I'm the owner of Greener Southeast Upholstery and Flooring Care, carpet and upholstery cleaning company here in Huntsville.
And it's Greener?
Greener, correct.
Greener, Southeast. Yep. How'd you come up with the name?
So my original business in Seattle was called Greener Northwest, and I use green products, so family-friendly, pet-friendly products. So just kind of helped ease the questioning when people are looking for environmentally friendly cleaning companies.
So one thing you can count on me for is I'm always going to dig deeper and ask more questions. I like to follow the breadcrumbs and pull the thread. So there was a time when they call it greenwashing. Everybody was just saying it's green, it's earth friendly, it's green. So tell me more. What is real? Like, is it just is this just a marketing ploy, bro? Just be honest.
I mean, there are marketing ploys for green products, sure. And green could mean a lot of different things. If it's manufactured in the city and doesn't have to be traveled across the seas with diesel gas, that would be considered a green product. So lots of variations of green. But yes, the products I use are family-friendly, pet-friendly, and low VOCs. So no fragrances or pungent odors.
What's a VOC?
Volatile substance smells. So no solvent smells or any chemicals.
Dana,
chemical
VOC,
smells.
Volatile, obstructive,
Carcinogens, probably.
Is it? Oh wow, carcinogens.
I know all about VOC. How do you not?
Do you actually know all about VOC? I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, because when I was pregnant and I was trying to paint the house, I had to make sure that I used a low VOC or a no VOC paint.
And so all of the stuff is no VOC or low VOC?
No to low VOCs, correct, yes.
Okay, all right, cool. That's good. That's definitely, so are there brands out there that are cleaning carpets with, like, I don't know, napalm or something? Like
some are, yes. Yeah. Usually the stronger the cleaning solution, the stronger the smell.
But then, like, also, I mean, my assumption would be this is going to really, like, work good. And so, like, is there a concern that you have to face, like, in terms of objection? Like, do people say, like, oh, but it's not actually going to work because it's green?
There are those thoughts with people, yeah. But if you know what you're doing and you have some patience, then it works.
See, I think that's the key. That's, like, it sounds basic, but my mom owns a cleaning company in New York.
Okay.
And it's Great Green Cleaning, and they do green cleaning. Okay. Yeah. And what does it? It can mean a lot of different things, like you're saying. But that right there is the main piece, is like with their oven cleaner. Okay, powerful stuff.
Right.
But it's earth friendly, it's green, whatever, all the things, you know, like, go look it up if you want to, whatever. The point is, the biggest difference between, like, the oven cleaner you buy in a store, and, like, the toxic stuff, the dangerous stuff, and the stuff that's non-toxic, is you have to allow it to do it takes time. Correct. It takes time to do the job.
Yes.
It sounds like that's the same with
carpet cleaning. Yeah, it's chat, chemical, heat, agitation, and time.
I see.
And time is probably the most important factor in all that.
Right. Let it work. Let it work.
Let it dwell and do its job, and then it's easier for you to wipe away or rinse away.
So, okay, that's cool. I like it. So, thinking about your industry, your business, what would you say is, like, a big misunderstanding within the, you know, carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning industry that you face all the time?
That all cleanings are the same from all companies, which isn't true.
Tell me more.
Well, there's a few ways to clean carpets. There's steam cleaning, also known as hot water extraction, which is what I do. There's dry cleaning, which you use solvents and kind of low moisture, where you essentially just kind of scrub the carpet till it looks clean.
What do you mean looks clean? Like it's not actually clean?
Like it would be like if you just took a dry towel and wiped all the dust off of the table. It looks clean, but it's probably not going to be clean of all the dust and other germs. That
there's something. There's still there's like residue or something remaining.
Right, a film behind. Yeah.
And
then there's a dry compound cleaning where it's kind of like corn husks ground up. You sprinkle it on the carpet, it absorbs oil, and you scrub the carpet, and it picks up the dirt and oil.
You said it's kind of like corn. It is corn.
It's a dry compound, yeah.
But it's made of corn husks?
Some of it is, yeah, and some other products.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And so why, like, is it just like, I guess it's highly absorbent?
It's very absorbent, yeah, for oils.
Absorbent. I was going to say absorbative.
Yeah.
Shows you what I know. Interesting. Yeah. And that's what most of like stains and stuff is like. It's like fat and oils mostly, right? Like that's what
usually,
keeps it
yeah,
in.
most organic spots in the home are going to be greasy and oily spots.
What's the worst? What's the greasiest, most oiliest, greasiest spot you ever had to clean?
Probably some Indian food spilled on the carpet. Yeah.
Recently?
A while back.
Tell me more, man. Come on, let me just give me this. There was one time I was at this place, and I ordered Indian for lunch.
Well, I didn't make the spill, but they called me to clean it up. But yeah, curry and saffron, some of the hardest stuff to get out of carpets. Just that strong spice really stains things once it sets in carpets and fabric.
And then you took the crew to Indian lunch after?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I have a story. Oh my God. One time my sister and I were spending the night at a friend's house. It was actually her friend's house. And we were doing nails and we decided we were going to paint and have this little paint party. We start spilling it on their carpet in an apartment that they're about to move out of. And what do? We start hitting the cleaners that are underneath the bathroom sink to try to get it up because we're scared to death that we're going to be like,
you won't get the deposit back.
So much trouble. I mean, I think we're like maybe 10 and 11. We're
wow.
little. And we mixed chemicals trying to get it
ammonia,
up.
Sure.
Right?
Ooh.
Isn't that what it is? If you mix the wrong things, you end up making ammonia or something?
It did not end well.
Yeah, I'm sure. It probably made a nice, bigger spot.
Yeah. You should have called Keith. I guess he probably was also a child at the time running around, like, not carpet cleaning.
He was probably not even born at the time.
Oh, Dana, no, you. Okay, so thinking about your business, thinking about all the things you've done, what did you do before carpet cleaning? So you were in Seattle, you said, and you were doing carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning there. What
Correct.
about, take me back a little bit, man. Like, give me the how'd you get there?
I needed a job when I was 18, and Stanley Steamer had a for hire sign outside of their office in Fort Myers, Florida. And I went in, filled out an application, and they said I was hired.
That was it.
And that was it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you did carpet cleaning with Stanley?
Stanley Steamer, I was with them for probably about 8 years on and off in Florida. And I worked for 2 offices in Chicago as well for Stanley Steamer.
And then after that?
After that, I was kind of headhunted from a Stanley Steamer customer, and he poached me, and I became a copier salesman for Toshiba.
Copier sales.
So
you were cleaning some guy's carpet.
Yep, and
he's like, "Hey, like this kid, he's
my work, yeah." And he said, "How much do you make here cleaning carpets?" And I told him, and he was like, "What if I doubled that?" And I said, "What do I have to do?"
What if I doubled it? Okay, well,
yeah,
that's pretty good. And so then you were selling copiers, printers.
Yes. Well, first I was delivering them, while also learning about the printers and the copiers, and then became a salesman after that.
And so he did he keep true to the word? He doubled it?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
If you hit these commission numbers? Or it was like, come on in and it's double.
Yeah, it was just double.
How did you parlay? That sounds like maybe Stanley Steamer's kind of ripping.
Well, this was also the early 2000s, so
Yeah.
Things didn't cost as much as they do now. So
Right. So it didn't
$400 every other week went a long way.
Yeah. It didn't take them a huge lift to double it.
No.
Like it made sense. Yeah, but still, even so, for someone to do that, it shows something, their perception of you.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
really think about it. I mean, I think that's important. It's how we hold ourselves, how we interact with others when you're cleaning carpets, making a podcast, whatever you're doing. There are opportunities out there. And I just wonder, I just want to like offer it to our viewers. Who knows? Just stay positive, stay connecting, keep building, because you never know. Opportunity could come knocking.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So there you are. What would you say is the biggest turning point in your business now? Like you started going, maybe it happened in Seattle, maybe it's here in Huntsville. But like, what was a moment when you were like, okay, you know what? Now it's real. Like, this is it.
It was probably when I got my first truck mount carpet cleaning equipment.
Truck mounted
carpet cleaning equipment. So when I first started in Seattle, I was doing a dry clean, low moisture process and cleaning upholstery with a portable extractor. Mm-hmm. And then once I had enough money, I bought a new van, truck mounted equipment. And then I really realized the difference in the quality of cleaning with truck mounted equipment versus a low moisture dry clean portable cleaning.
It's a big jump.
It's a pretty big jump. Yeah, it takes a little more time to do. It's a lot harder to master. Yeah. And you have to have more patience.
And it's expensive to get. I mean, it can't be cheap to get your set. If someone's out there carpet cleaning right now, and they don't have the truck and the truck mounted equipment, there's definitely a barrier to entry.
It is. Yeah. There's a few levels that you can get in at. And it takes a few dozen years to get to where I'm at now with my equipment and quality of cleaning.
And so when that happened, that was like, and then seeing the big difference there, you felt more confident?
Yeah, I just slowed down and kind of went with quality versus quantity. I always try to do the best job that I can. But then I realized that it's more than just the money. It's about making the customer feel good in their home and actually doing a quality job and providing good service for the customer.
So okay, there's a lot of good insights here. I like to make sure that we're trying to, with our viewers, sharing great insights. Somebody's watching. My motto is like, okay, it takes all of this big thing to produce this podcast, but if one person out there gets something from it, like, that's worth it. That's worth it to me.
Yeah.
It helps that I love making films and love working with Dana, and like everything that we do is good. But really, if that happens, we got a winner. We got a big winner. Yeah. Someone's inspired. They're out there cleaning carpets, and they're like, I'm going to sell a copier. That's it. I'm going for it. Whatever. What would you say? And we also like helping people try to overcome some of the challenges of starting a business, etc. So thinking about your journey, and maybe you've made some mistakes along the way, what would you say is the mistake? What was it? And also, like, the mistake that you learned the most from?
I always say perception is reality. So when I'm in a customer's home, I want to take my time, and so that if the customer is watching what I'm doing, they're saying like, hey, he's really doing a good job and trying his best. He's not rushing through it and being not careful in my home. So that would be my turning point. Once I realized that I just got to slow down, perception's reality. I don't want the customer to see me rushing, thinking that I'm doing a bad job.
Did that come from, did you make a mistake along the way speeding along? Did you break something, or like
I've broken a few things in my career.
Tell me about the things you broke.
Well, the most expensive thing I broke was a crystal ashtray.
Ooh, okay.
And that was a $400
ashtray.
But
you know what? The person was like thinking about quitting, and like in that moment they were like, were they like, thank you, you've helped me see the light?
Well, by breaking the ashtray?
They didn't say they weren't real happy about it? No, they weren't happy. Yeah, okay.
No, they weren't happy.
Okay, understood.
Quick question. Why would someone have a $400 ashtray?
Yeah. That's a good question, because it wasn't used.
Really?
Yeah, it was just a decorative piece.
A decorative piece. Yeah. Okay. Well, you could put jelly beans in there.
Just get some jelly beans from the ashtray on your way out. Yeah.
Well, if there's no ashes in it, then suddenly it's a jelly bean tray.
Candy in the ashtray.
Come get some candy, kids. Okay, enough with my terrible impressions. So, okay, but what would you say is like, all right, so learn to slow down a little bit, but in business, I mean, it takes a lot to run a business. There has to have been some points where you were like, oh my God, I made a mistake. I can't believe that happened. Beyond the $400 ash, I mean, that's terrible. That
really yeah. Well, I was with Stanley Steamer when that happened.
Oh, fantastic. So they're bonded, I'm sure.
A terrible loss. Probably some marketing mistakes along the way, spending money with the wrong people in the wrong places, and something that maybe I really didn't need. Could have done myself.
How much money?
Oh, a few thousand.
A few thousand, like 3, 4,000, 5,000,
around that.
10,000.
Not that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized I was making a mistake before.
It was kind of like not quite a
went that
fit.
far.
Okay, that's good. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, when you look at it from, and that's something that's interesting. It's all about perspective, right? It's all about perspective. Okay, I'm going to share vulnerably here. Here you go. We're expanding. We're hiring people.
Yeah.
Okay, we did a hire. Very exciting. Here comes a new person, and it didn't work out. They wound up leaving after just a few days, and I cried. Okay, it's just true. Yeah, whatever. So what? I'm crying, baby. I've got emotions. I was upset because I wanted it to be a thing. You know, I had all these expectations. And I called my mom. She's been in business for 35 years, and she's hired people and fired. I've been through the whole gauntlet. I called her and I said, Mom, I don't know what to do. We did this thing. I thought it was good. And then they decided it wasn't. They left after just a few days. And she said, wait a second. I mean, that's a blessing. In so many ways, I've hired people that left after 6 months and $25,000 in training.
Yeah.
And then they're gone. And when she said that, I was like, that is so annoying. I'm trying to be sad and upset over here, and you're showing me the silver lining and really the blessing. Like, if it's not a fit, that's the best thing to do, really. Like, and it's okay. And so for that, all of that to say, it's all about perspective. Wherever you're at right now, is there a way to shift your perspective a little bit and see things from kind of a different vantage point? Because it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Makes difference.
And if Lucas didn't suck so much, maybe they would still be here. I don't know, but
Wow. Thank you.
just kidding.
Well
just
received.
kidding.
I can feel the emotions welling up. She's just pressing right into like, all right, so fine. So what's the next big thing? What's the next big thing for Greener Southeast?
Yes.
Green carpet cleaning.
Just to continue to provide quality work, and help out as many people in Huntsville as I can.
We need a goal. What are you working on right now? What are your goals that you're currently trying to hit?
Currently trying to hit. I'd like to double the amount of jobs I do this year from last year. So just almost out of the first year in business here in Huntsville. So I've done around 200 jobs, and I'd like to do about 400 to 500 jobs a year.
So you did 200 jobs in your first. So when did you spin up in Huntsville?
July 1st.
July 1? Okay, so July to July, that's your 1 year, and it's about 200.
Yeah.
And so July to July 2027, right? That would be because it's July 26 to 27. You want to do 400?
I would like to, yeah.
And so what are you doing? What are you doing to make it happen? Or are you on pace? Or tell me.
I feel like I'm on pace for that, yeah. So
Yeah.
my marketing is kicked in. My Google profile is up and running, and new website's up and running as well too. So, and just networking around town through BNI, Chamber of Commerce, and things like that.
Are you? Do you find that you're getting? So are you getting any leads off the web? I know, like. In my former life, Skylar Shot Studios, I would get a little bit off of the website. It wasn't a lot. I did a lot of like shaking hands and that kind of thing. But sometimes, just a couple a year, really. Like I wouldn't, and I never paid anybody to optimize it. I built it all myself and like kind of figured it out. Probably why it didn't work as well. Should probably have a plan and professional. But
Clarity is important.
Yeah, instead of investing hours and hours just doing it yourself and figuring it out. But for the website, do you find that you're getting
Yes,
a couple of leads?
Yeah, I'm visible on Google, so yeah, pretty much all of my work. Well, not all of it, but a vast majority of it comes from Google.
Yeah. Are you running ads?
No ads.
No ads at all?
Just organic SEO.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fantastic. Really think about
is.
that. That's not bad. If you're organic and if you're not pushing fuel onto that thing and you're getting leads from it, that's like long game. The key now is you got to sustain long enough to be able to like let that keep building because you need authority and all the other SEO things.
Yeah. Well, the longer it's running, the better off.
I know that we've talked about was kind of like differentiating yourself and like really seeing like the value behind what you do. So what would you say, like, how do you do that?
Well, I try to educate the customer over the phone with, the first phone call and just tell them what makes me different in my process, how long I've been in business. And then hopefully they choose me. And then generally, after I do the job, if they've had their carpets cleaned before by another company, it's usually this is a way better experience than I had in the past with other companies. So,
That's
And
happened.
something that stood out to me was when, so I've had carpets cleaned before, and a couple weeks later, all of a sudden that same stain comes back. And when we talked, you said, no, if a stain comes back in 30 days, I'm coming back out and I'm taking care of it.
Right.
Is that's part of your policy?
Yeah, I honor the work for 30 days. So if anything comes back that's went away during the cleaning, I'll come back if it comes back. Or if anything new is spilled or spotted on anything
Really?
I've cleaned, I'll come back and touch that up as well too.
Whoa, loophole. Danger, business loophole danger. Someone could have a crazy party after you carpet clean, drink a bottle of wine, fall over on the floor and spill wine and be like, Keith, there's wine stains on the clean carpet you cleaned. Yeah. And you would go to...
some limitations
okay,
apply.
Good. I just want to make sure.
Stains that were there that resurface.
Okay.
Not new ones.
Yeah.
Well, new ones, yeah. Within reason.
New ones?
Yeah,
new
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, that's... I don't know. In terms of... So you'd have to do the math on it. The math would have to say that making that commitment and that guarantee wins you more business than the amount of scammers out there cost to basically take care. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Yeah, but the scammer mindset, I don't think that people are
Most people
going
aren't.
around and trying to
aren't.
stain their carpet just to make him come back and clean it again.
Yes.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. Yeah. I agree. I think that it takes more. Why would someone? That's the stupidest thing I've ever thought of. So don't even. Let's not focus on that. That's a great guarantee. That's something that I think is definitely a differentiator. I mean, for sure. I would be interested. We can dig into it another time. You're gonna have to come back so we can dig into the science of carpet cleaning and surfactants, and that's the only word I know related to cleaning.
Yeah, Lucas, we're gonna make him walk around our studio after this,
God.
and
Yeah, no, I know. Like the podcast came up because Dana and Keith are talking, and the idea came up that Dana recently was moving some furniture around, and she was moving this chair, and she decided to move it with her face.
Okay, I did not move it with my face,
Well,
but when I picked it up and I was leveraging so that I didn't drop it, and it was on. Yeah. So, yes.
She used her face as a jack stand for the chair, and there was a little bit of makeup on it. I think it's basically. I don't know that it's even visible. At this point, who knows?
Now everyone watching our podcast ever are going to look for the chair stain.
Oh, I know. Okay, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Is there a particular material people shopping? I was going to say people shopping for kids. People that have kids that are shopping for furniture that people should consider purchasing, knowing that children are disgusting and make a giant mess of everything. And I love my kids very much.
There is something that's called performance fabric. And most major furniture stores will carry something
You're driving me
along
crazy,
the
man.
lines
You
of
ruined my audio with your little punches.
Yes, performance fabric.
Tell me more. Performance.
So it's essentially kind of just a certain style of fabric where it's not allowed to let anything absorb into it. Usually you'll find it in lighter colors, whites, light blues, and beiges. And it's very forgiving during the cleaning process.
Yeah.
But because it is a performance fabric, it needs a little more care throughout the years than your non-performance fabrics.
So a little bit more maintenance, but it doesn't stain as easily, it doesn't get dirty as easily.
Well, what does maintenance look like? What does that mean?
Ooh, good question.
It depends on how the household operates. So if you have children or pets, a lot of visitors, you probably want to clean your upholstery about once a year. If it's just two people in the home, no pets, no children, you could probably go up to 24 to 36 months in between cleanings.
When he said just two people, he gestured at me, and Dana and I are not married. We are not an item. Okay. So if there's just two people in the home, that's not a two people home that's happening. Okay. I had a question though. That's kind of an interesting idea. And I think this is worth positioning for within your business. And I don't know if you're doing it. So you're talking about being earth friendly and being green. I wonder what data you could find, and this is where I would look if I were you, that supports healthy home statistics, like homes that have asthma or homes that have irritated skin. Is getting your home professionally steam cleaned benefit to those things? That's what I would be wondering. Because if it is, that's a key differentiator I would be positioning for.
Oh yeah. Your sofa is a filter inside your home, so it's going to absorb all the dust and dry soil that's floating around that usually sits loose and falls on top of your glass or wood pieces. So
and carpet, right? And carpet in general.
Yeah, carpet. If you have a house that's full of carpet, mostly that's going to be the biggest filter in the home.
Yeah.
So you definitely.
So if you have a lot of allergies and.
Correct. It's going to trap them better, so it doesn't affect you as much. But you definitely want to clean those out every 12 to 24 months and kind of start over from scratch, just like changing your air filter. For your air conditioning.
I didn't know that was the thing I was supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
So talking about greener too, and this was something Lucas and I were talking about, landfills and people just throwing stuff away, and instead maybe spending a little bit of time clean it up and not just like contributing.
I mean, that's something that came up with me and Jackie. So we are big time thrifters. We love thrift shopping. We buy secondhand all day long. I don't know that, like, maybe it's probably a mindset thing. I grew up poor. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. But like, we see a piece of furniture, and the first thought that crosses, until I met Keith. Now, anytime I see a piece of used furniture, I'm like, okay, is it worth? Like, here's a sectional. We saw a sectional couch. I need a pickup. If you got a pickup, send me your number, okay? We'll figure it out. I saw a sectional couch. Beautiful sectional couch. Looked good. Didn't smell like, you don't want to pick it up. I got out and looked at it.
Yeah.
You went and smelled it.
Oh, if you're going to take a piece of furniture, you got to sniff it. Give me a break. Come on.
I agree.
You got to know. Because if it smells bad, obviously it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
I mean, I'm thinking, why were they throwing it out anyway?
Well, some people just upgrade. I mean, people upgrade and throw things out. This is like this is what you were just saying. We were talking about this before. This mindset of, I'm going to get something new and just dump this old thing. Like that's, I don't know about that. But you could feasibly get a piece of used furniture for next to nothing or free. There's free stuff all the time. Yeah. Pay a few $100s to have it. I mean, I don't know. I'm
professional.
I have no idea. Talk to Keith for rates. But like, that's my thought process is if I pay $300 to have this sofa professionally cleaned and it's almost new, right? Like I'm not going to buy it if it's falling apart anyway. I'm not interested. Right. But if it's basically in good condition, is that worth $300? I mean, you can go and get a sofa at Costco for like, I don't know, $1,400.
Yeah.
There's a sectional at Costco. Good luck. I mean, that's fine if that's what you're doing, but like if you can't and you could instead do this, I mean, that makes sense to me. I think it's an interesting idea. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea. All right. Okay. Very good. Well, it's been fun chatting, man. We got to have you back and dissect the chemistry behind it. I love chemistry. I love science. Big into it. So at some point we can sit down and, I don't know, you can carpet clean my suit or something. We can figure out what, I don't know. I don't know how.
Clean Dana's makeup.
Yeah.
Spot off.
Yeah. Clean it off. Oh, Dana, she's got to stop it. I hope you guys got something from the show. I hope you some entertainment, some information. Maybe you're deciding that you want to start a business. You want to, launch a product or a service. Definitely you want to connect with the right people. That's what we're all about. You can come out and shake our hands over at Gateway B&I. Keith, you're shaking hands at B&I, right? Where do you guys meet at?
We meet at Papo's Pizza, just up the road here on South Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesdays at 9 a.m.
Tuesday. So if you're looking for Keith, you want to shake his hand, reach out, or certainly feel free to pop in and say, "Hey, Keith, I saw your podcast and I want to connect with you. I've got an idea. I've got some referrals for you or something, whatever it is. We're there for it. So make sure you make sure you subscribe, and get out there and tackle the world. Thanks for watching. See you next time."